Welcome, Aquarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your April full moon reading. The full moon in Libra occurs on Wednesday, late in the evening on the west coast of the U.S. It will occur at a later time in the East Coast, just to give you a gauge, and that actually will be the next day. So we are going to look at your overall energy for the month of April. And we have the world. The world is the completion of a cycle, the completion of an achievement or an accomplishment. It's also ending a cycle. This can be a work cycle, this can be a relationship cycle, this can be a domestic cycle, perhaps a relationship with a family member, or the end of working all together, so that you are contemplating something even concrete like retirement or preparing for a new venture, taking the skills that you've learned, taking the growth that you've achieved and applying that in a new direction. This is about receiving the rewards that include an evaluation of the lessons you've learned, a recognition from your peers and from others in whatever way your world is defined. So this is a card of reward, success, being in the world, being seen by the world in some significant way. In the position for the moon, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And this is indicating for you a wonderful favor from the universe. As you close out this cycle, you are in a position of taking these skills and acknowledgments and translating them into an enterprise that is favored in a way that may have not been so favored in the past. You may be experiencing what others view as good fortune or good luck. And indeed, it is really a karma that you have earned. You have invested in something consistently, enduringly, with perseverance for a very long time. You have given to others without an expectation of return, knowing that improving and supporting their efforts improves and supports your own. This is you really recognizing that your enterprise, your new venture, is ultimately on behalf of the improvement of your situation or the lives of the environment and the lives in the environment you're in. So this card indicates that you will be experiencing greater ease in projects, employment, work, what you are doing as you are moving forward. The card in the position of the Sun is the Ten of Wands, and that's really another 10, indicating a huge change, being in the throes of a transition. So as you close out this cycle, you are experiencing a release of responsibilities and obligations, many of which are not your own. You have been complying, conforming to the needs of others. You have been addressing the desires that others have in a context that was not designed to address your own needs, where the needs of others, when served, have not included you, and you are recognizing and releasing the sense of false obligation to others that do not return that sense of service, support, or nurturance of your own desires. This is quite likely impacting your health, so that you can be not only drained and exhausted, relieved by the ability to let go of this old cycle to move on, but you may also be physically drained and in need of deep rest and a break. You have been carrying a lot, and it's time to let go of that and refocus on the things that give you pleasure, a path that will provide and serve your desires, your interest, and your needs. In the present, we have the Knight of Swords. This is about you being curious, listening, collecting information, data from others, exploring new models of things you might be interested in, making connections with individuals who can share information about the way that they have done things. This can also be about you exploring new truths and new possible directions by listening to others, listening their advice, finding out their experience, and really listening to that in a way that is non-judgmental, without a real agenda. Of course, you're interested in understanding and applying your understanding, your truth, the truth of your experiences into a new direction. But you really have the leisure at some level to simply be in conversation, perhaps in negotiation about new offers or new opportunities. In the past, we have the King of Swords. This indicates to me that you have long been in a position of negotiation, of finding out more information, rather than as a part of your ability to strategize your next move. So as you have been closing out this cycle, you may have been in negotiations about what the next chapter, the next step could be for you, either in this particular endeavor, place of employment, project, or community that you have completed, but you're also looking at ways that these skills, this achievement can leverage you into another position. One of the things that is coming to me is your ability to actually facilitate a discourse, a conversation, a study, a conference around the ideas that you have achieved, the material goals you've been able to achieve, to bring that together with others who are engaged in a similar business or along the lines of similar ideas, and really understand, mine that data for new information that is going to be of value not only to you moving forward, but to other practitioners in your field. So again, you are coming having accomplished things, but not with extensive desire to judge or evaluate your progress, but rather to strategize a way forward with the information that you and others have gathered. In the future, we have the Hanged Man. And this is definitely Aquarius, giving me a sense that you have a lot to think about. You have accomplished much. You have a lot of opportunities before you that are apparently making it much easier to move in a direction that is much more personally fulfilling. But the Hanged Man also indicates that you recognize, in order to maximize these new opportunities, to appreciate your position fully, you must change your perception. And you clearly are about the business of setting up a way to rethink the things, the assumptions you've always made about the work you've done and about its impact on others. You're recognizing that you have to look at things differently in order to take advantage and in order to truly enjoy and appreciate the opportunities that you have in your life, but your impact on others, that your words carry weight. Your ability to document this can influence something considerably larger than your recent experiences, and that you have the potential to lead, to facilitate a discourse about a greater accomplishment and helping others to accomplish even more in this particular arena of your effort. I'm going to clarify the Wheel of Fortune in the position of the Moon card with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords, indeed. Yeah, I see you getting an offer for sure. I see you receiving messages, information that are giving you an opportunity not only to coalesce a new understanding that you're experiencing, a new version of yourself informed by this new enlightenment and truth that you have uncovered as a result of your achievements and your efforts. But I also see you considering that in a way that is helping you to go back to the beginning of your own critical process, your own process of figuring out and strategizing how these achievements can be meaningful moving forward. So this is really validating your ability to record, document, write about, speak about, counsel about what you've learned. And this is beautifully aligned for a consulting opportunity, taking your experiencing and using it to literally inform people who seek your advice and wisdom. And the Knight of Swords in the present is clarified by the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands. Interesting. This process is allowing you to not only consider where you've been and where you want to go, to plan that, but you're doing that in a way that draws a significant partnership to you. I can see that this critical effort you're involved in, this evaluation, this documentation of your journey through this particular effort, work that you've been doing, is allowing you to team up with a significant other. This significant person is somebody who gets you at a fundamental level, but in a way that complements you, a way in which you can consciously join together and agree to explore, build, or develop these ideas in a way that can be communicated effectively to a range of people. It can also be the connection you need to begin a new business, a new enterprise, a business partner who perhaps complements your cerebral turn of mind, your intellectual and theoretical abilities, your ability to strategize with the complement of understanding how to work with people in a way that is emotionally and culturally supportive to them. So I see a new business evolving from this achievement, this accomplishment that you have been able to manage throughout this time, and all the opportunities that are coming to you as you plan to move forward in a new way. I hope this has been helpful to you, Aquarius. If so, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I appreciate all the love and support that I get from you. I have pulled fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. I'm going to leave it there. I look forward to seeing you next time, and until then, Namaste.